Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Honorable judges and audience. First, let's say Alhamdulillah for the abundance of grace and joy, so we can together in this place without any worries and anything. Hello everybody, I'm NIKITA AVRILIA from Sambeng High School. In this opportunity, I'm really happy because I'm going to share my thoughts for thousands of years. So let's start it on it. Culture, based on the dictionary, culture is the belief, way of life, art, and customs that are shared and accepted by people in a particular society. Obviously, Indonesia has a lot of culture, ranging from traditional ceremonies, dances, music, and many others. We even took more than 24 hours for mention them one by one. However, recently there is one more culture that has caught my attention, namely the culture of saying Betsuke for some cases, especially for the big ones. And what makes this culture exist? Let me start with influencers. Instagram, there are many influencers, and I'm sure you can mention some names, right? Unconsciously, we have been controlled with social media. The influencers that we often see on our gadget have a big influence. Unfortunately, some influencers who provide bad example. What they wear and the bad habit they do, sooner or later, make their followers follow them. In this car, clothes that show too much cleavage, or maybe bodies but transparent clothes, nightlife and cohabitation. Well, those are not our culture, but some people adopt a lot without filtering. As we know, Asian people are famous for their culture, which is very different from Western culture, from living habit to how to dress. But lately, it seems if the characteristic of Asian culture have been swallowed up by Western culture. An example is clubbing. Clubbing is not Indonesian culture, but clubbing seems like a routine that must be done, especially among the teenagers. They say, if you are not clubbing, you are not a cool kid. And then, if you are clubbing, you definitely getting drunk and dancing on the dance floor. None of them dance the dance with the balloonless music. Of course, they actually dance in the dance floor with the opposite sex in a drunken state. And you can imagine other things. It must be a really perfect storm. After clubbing, getting drunk, coming home late at night or early in the morning, some people think it's natural. That's okay. My child is still young. That's okay clubbing. That's okay getting drunk. That's okay clubbing home late. Let them do what they want and having fun. And again, how to dress? I'm not comparing apples to orange, but most of the days you do not reflect the Eastern way of dressing, which tend to be close and polite. Many of them are actually so proud to show the best KFC product, heights, and praise. The girls who want to clubbing will say the reason like, yeah, it's normal. We are in the club, it's possible to wear a tunic, a robe, a raincoat, and blah blah blah. It's modern era, it's fashionable, and we have the freedom to wear what we want, so it's okay. One more day, some people adopt cohabitation culture or live together and have sex before marriage, which culture doesn't reflect the original culture of Indonesia. The reason to do that is to get to know each other better before deciding to get married. Well, I know the ball is in your court, but cohabitation and sex before marriage ended up getting pregnant out of wedlock. If you are pregnant out of wedlock, you definitely experience depression and be kept away from association. Or even worse, think about having an abortion if the man doesn't take the responsibility. So, if you want to do this culture, I will ask, are you ready to rest cohabitation and have sex before marriage? If you are, just quiet the phone. If we stubbornly adopt Western culture and take refuge under the word human rights and the freedom of expression, then we cannot be called a nation, because a nation essentially has a personality, has a culture that reflects the uniqueness of the nation itself. So guys, in this occasion, I will invite you all. Let's make this long story short, don't miss the boat because it will make our parents get bent out of shape. Don't hesitate to say that's not okay for the bad days. Choose what we wear and eliminate the culture that can ruin our future. So, that's all from me. I'm sorry if there are words that are not pleasing to all of you. Thanks for your kind attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.